Hey guys, welcome back. It's Friday, so time for another Friday Reads video. The stack over here is kind of the books I'll be reading this weekend, or have been working on since last weekend as well. Of course, I have S by J.J. Abrams. This is the actual physical book. I haven't made a lot of progress in this, I have to say. I'm currently on page 158. Hopefully this weekend I will spend a little bit more time with it. It's just sort of a book that you just can't lug around with you, fear of losing half the inserts that are inside. I also kind of have to have a magnifier with, because some of the printing is sometimes so tiny and so faint. Even the footnotes in here are kind of hard to see, at least for me. Old age, that's what you get, you know. But I have to kind of lug a magnifier around with me too, so it's a bit inconvenient to just kind of take around and read whenever I want to. So hopefully I'll read a little bit more of that this weekend. I'm of course reading Neal Shusterman's Unsold. This is book 3 in the Unwind Dystology. I really love the series. I've made a bit more progress with this. I'm on page 126. Definitely recommend that series if you love a dystopian. It's one of the best. And then I am listening to the audio version of The Silkworm by Robert Galbraith, also known as J.K. Rowling. This one I am currently on page 198, so I'm making really good progress with this. I really love the series. The first one, The Cuckoo's Calling, was fantastic. Cormoran Strike is just such a really great character, kind of a private detective. In this particular one, he's hired by the wife of an author by the name of Owen Quine. And he goes missing, and she is, hiring Cormoran to track him down. And it's not unusual for this particular man. He does tend to disappear at times. He does sort of have a bit on the side, as you might say, a girlfriend that the wife is aware of. But he's been gone a little bit longer than usual. And during his researches, he kind of comes to discover that this Owen Quine is not a really liked author. He's recently finished a manuscript that shines a rather unfavorable light on several people. And as the story progresses, and this is no spoiler because it's literally said right here, he is found brutally murdered in a fashion not unlike his main character in the manuscript. So now it's a race to kind of find who this killer is. And like I said, it's just a really great story. I love mysteries. I love the one dealing with like private detectives solving the cases, and he's just a really great character. And of course, J.K. Rowling's writing is fantastic, so I highly recommend this series. Yeah, I would start with Cuckoo's Calling though, because you learn about the character and his background and his at first temporary secretary, now sort of his assistant Robin. She comes into the series in the first book, and you learn a lot about her and how the relationship develops. So definitely start with the first one if you're interested in reading these. But that's what I'll be working on this weekend and reading away, and it's supposed to be really nice. I hope we don't have any rain, because the weather out there right now is like 80 degrees. It's amazing. So yeah, I'm going to go. I will see you guys later. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.